Hello, students. Most welcome all. Welcome again in Standard 9 Computer Subject. Students, today we will learn something new. Today, our session is on based on computers practical. Some important practical topics we will learn today. So, our today's part of learning is some here it is. The heading is our important practical topics of computer. It is a session 1 or a part 1. Part 2 will be continue on next lecture. So in today's lecture we will learn following very important practical topics of computer that every student should know. In this session of practical we will learn, I will teach you something new task of practical that you should know or every student should know. They are very important because they are based on general operating, especially using through keyboard without mouse. If we require or use to operate any task like screen operating, like to open or to close any software, like select or deselect or cut copy paste task, like or to open from run shortcuts from using through run terms of softwares. These all are very important tasks we generally perform using through mouse, but in today's session of practical, in today's video lecture, I will teach and perform these all tasks using through only keyboard. So it will definitely improve your practical knowledge. So let's get started. In the beginning, there is a practical topics listed here. These all topics we will learn today in this lecture. Our first topic is how to open Notepad or like any software using through only keyboard. Into bracket I am writing here without mouse. I am performing right now after these all list. Our second task is use of Windows screen operating shortcuts. There are a few shortcuts are also used to operate any window or screen, like this screen or window. There is at top side on a title bar, top right side here, there are three control buttons. They known as called as control buttons. Three control buttons are like minimize, restore down and close. Generally we operate this using through mouse, but in today's task we will perform it using through only keyboard. So most interesting and most useful this task all, we will perform that. Our third task is use of text selection shortcuts. Generally we select any word or any paragraph or line using through mouse. We drag any mouse on any text and it selects, and then it will ready for any copy or cut or a paste task or color or changing fonts also, like this. But we will select these single paragraph or a line or any term or a word using through keyboard, not using through mouse, without mouse. Our next task of today's lecture is use of keyboard run shortcuts. There are a few run shortcuts names also are used using through with run dialog box also. We will learn that in today's. And at last, there are so many important and special symbols available on our keyboard. We all know these like special symbols are, but everyone don't knows that which key is where it is used, and somebody also don't know that specific name of the specific symbol. In this last task, there is a file. I made this. There is all kind of important special symbols are listed in this document file, which are available on our regular keyboard. All there are contains names and examples. At last we will learn. They are very important to know because some students know some specific symbols, but we don't know all and every kind of symbols and their examples also. Today we will perform these also. So our first task is how to open Notepad or any other software using through keyboard. So we will start this. Here it is. Our first task is how to open Notepad without mouse using through only keyboard. There are two methods. Method one is press window key. I am performing this also. I am performing window key. Press the window key. Here it is the window key. Window key is pressed. Then what? Then type Notepad on search. There is a search option. Press window key. There is a search near the window key. Or we will also find using through down arrow key. There is a down arrow. I am using down arrow, up arrow, down arrow, right and left. There are four kind of arrow keys are available. Also used to up, down and left, right performance. And press enter, and now use screen operating shortcuts also used. And the second method is, it is very important, press window R shortcut key. I am pressing this window R through the keyboard. Window R appears here, the run dialog box. It will gives display these type of run dialog box. Here it is. So now type Notepad. The term, our term is the Notepad. Here it is. Now I am giving Notepad term and press enter. Now I am pressing enter from using through keyboard. Here it is. The result is the Notepad screen is appear on our screen. These all are performed using through only keyboard. Again I am performing this. First of all, press window R. You can also try this at home on your desktop or laptop if you have. So please be remember these tasks, these steps. First, press window R. It will display this run dialog box. Type the term Notepad without any space. There is no space between not or pad. Okay, there is no space before and after also. There is no space. Type in sequence like Notepad and press enter. It will display your screen. And to close this screen, and to close this screen without mouse, now press Alt with F4, the function key F4. It will close the current screen also. And it will close down your screen, only current screen where the cursor you have. So we perform this. First press window R, and another programs are also used to perform or to launch like Paint, Word or Excel or PowerPoint, or like my computer drives. Okay, now again we use, first of all press window key and R, window R. There is a window key on the keyboard you have. Press window plus R means window. First hold window key and then press R, and then left both. We when we press the window key and next the hold it and then press R, and it will generate our display run dialog box. Now there is a Paint we have to open. Then type PAINT Paint and press enter. Paint is not running here. Okay, we try Word. word for word, the word is WinWord. The term is WinWord. Okay, it will display and it will appear the specific screen of Microsoft Word. Here it is. I am closing this. To close this without mouse, press Alt F4 and it will close the current screen. Again we try for Paint. Press Window R and now I am typing here PBrush. Let's try the PBrush is working or not. The PBrush is here and I am giving enter. Yes, it executed. It will display. It displays the paint screen, the regular painting program application of Windows by default available in our laptop or desktop. Now close this screen. To close using through a shortcut key. Our shortcut is what? Our shortcut Alt F4. Alt plus F4. It will close your current screen. Now move on to close this screen also. Word or Excel or PowerPoint also used to open through these tasks like Window R, and then for the paint we like to use type PBrush. What is PBrush? That used on the run dialog box. PBrush. It will open the paint screen, the paint window, the PBrush. And for Word there is WinWord. Capital or small, it works. There is no issue. For the Excel, you can use only Excel the term. For the PowerPoint, you can use Power P and T. Power P and T. This term is used to open PowerPoint. On run dialog box, here it is Window plus R. On this run dialog box, like Power P and T. Here is the suggestion. If you used or perform one time, it will store as and used also next time as suggestion. Now press OK or press enter from keyboard and it will generate the PowerPoint screen. Okay, to open my computer's drives, now to perform this task, again press Window plus R and now give here D and colon sign. There is a sign, two dots, one is up and one is down. It is called colon sign, D colon, and press enter. It will display the new volume D or a D drive, or sometimes we know that D disk or E disk or F disk, also known as drives. There are drives in my computer. Here it is. In Windows 10 there is this PC name, and in other versions of Windows there is my computer name. Both are same, this PC and my computer, and they contains different kind of drives like C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, G drive, and pen drives also. Pen drives are also known as flash drives. Close it and move on to our next topic. This also close. Okay, next our topic is, here it is, our document file. Use of, last we performed how to open Notepad or other softwares using through keyboard. Through keyboard we used Window key, Window plus R, and then use the specific term like Notepad or a PBrush or a WinWord like, or our PNT like terms. Now move on to our second practical task. Use of Windows screen operating shortcuts keys without mouse. So there are so many different kind of screens are available in computer in Windows. If we have to operate these are all, if we have to operate any screen like minimize, maximize, or a restore or close, and after minimize we can also use to reopen it, reopen minimize screen, and at the last to close in screen. Last we perform that Alt F4, but here it is some new shortcuts are also to operate any screen or any window. These white screen of Notepad is also known as a window screen or a current screen. It is also known as IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. It is our screen. For this task of Windows screen operating shortcut, how to operate any window or a screen without mouse, there are screen tasks, and in front of there are shortcuts are used, and here we that performed step by step. First, number one is to maximize screen and to restore and to minimize. For these tasks, generally we use the mouse task, the mouse device, but here we use we all these perform using through keyboard, not using through mouse, without mouse. So first we have to do what? First press Alt plus space only, not all three keys like these. Here it is Alt, space and X. First we need to press only Alt and space. It will display, it will generate one context menu. Like here I'm pressing here Alt and space. Here it is the menu on left top side, contains restore, move, size, both are disabled, not working. Restore and minimize is on active, and three are not active, disactives like move, size and maximize are disactive. Close, minimize and restores are active menu. These are called context menu. And first we need to restore the screen. Then what to do? Alt space and R for restore and Alt space for N for minimize. Why N or R used? Look at here in the restore, the this term or the spelling, there is underline here below the R, and in minimize there are underline below the N, and close task there are on C there is underline below the C. So the underline character is used with the combination of shortcut key. For these minimize I am using N. Now press only N and it will minimize your current screen, and see the magic what happened. Now to reopen the minimize screen, press Alt with tab and it will display the entire all screens which we should open, or current screens of our task, different task. Select your current screen and remove the Alt key, and it will display your current screen or last screen. Last we performed this thing, Alt space R, it will perform the restore screen performance. And now we use maximize and minimize and restore 3 also. Now again press Alt and space and press R for only separate R from keyboard, only separate R from keyboard, not all 3 tasks or 3 keys like Alt and space and R. We don't have to do this, we don't have to press all 3. First we need to press only Alt plus space, Alt and space. It will display these context menu on right top side, left top side, sorry, and perform the instructions like restore. Press R, I am pressing R, and it will perform the restore of screen. Now again press Alt space, and now look at here on the context menu there is move, size, minimize and maximize. We have to maximize this screen, we need to maximize, and look at on the maximize spell there is X, underlined X, and press, so we need to press X. It will perform what it will perform, it will perform the maximize. Again press Alt space, and now press N for minimize. Press Alt plus tab and it will display your current screen. And at last, Alt F4. Alt F4 means close current screen. Remember this all? Okay, it is easy, very easy going task to perform these all. Last we perform these Windows screen operating shortcut keys. For this thing we need alter and space, and it will display context menu and the follow the instructions like restore, press R, the underline character. If we need to minimize, then press N. For the maximize, press X, and to close, alter F4 or the C, the only character, the underline character C. It will close your current screen. Not for this. Now move on to number 3, use of text selection shortcut keys. Yes, it is most important for your different tasks, like we use typing skills, use shortcuts also like cut copy paste. For this task of cut copy paste, we need to select our text or to paragraph or any special term. For the selection, generally we use mouse, but here we can use the shortcut using through keyboard, not for mouse. So we perform this. Now I am performing this, the text selection shortcuts. Here it is, the shortcuts of, I am closing here. Okay, here it is, the text selection using keyboard, using through shortcuts without mouse. So what we perform, use shift plus arrow keys. There is a shift key on our regular keyboard and there is 4 arrow keys. How many arrow keys are on our keyboard? It is 4 arrow keys. Also used for selection. What kind of selection? To select text or to select line or any paragraph or a term or a single character, also like this. I'm using I'm left this mouse, and now here it is, the cursor moving on the document. Here it is, to right side, to left side, and to top side and bottom side. The cursor is moving using through up, down and left, right arrow keys. Now I am pressing, holding shift key through keyboard, and now I am pressing. Look at here what is going on. It performs the selection. I am using shift plus arrow key. Which kind of arrow? Which side of arrow? The right side arrow. And here it is, the second number of task. Look at the second number, shift plus left or right. This task I am performing here. If your cursor is at the end of line, then press shift plus left. It will select your line. And if your cursor is at beginning of the line, like here, like this is the beginning of line, beginning, starting, and this is the ending of your line or a paragraph or a term. So if your cursor is on beginning of the line, then press shift and hold shift and press right side. And if your cursor is at end of the line, ending of the line, then hold shift and press the left side arrow, and it will select your current line. Then after we will perform the cut copy paste, the selection, the font size, the font face, the color options, all are mostly on the Word document, Microsoft Office Word document. The next task we perform, that shift up and down arrow, shift plus up and down. What it will perform, what it will display, to select one line up and down. If I have a cursor like at the point, like beginning of the line, then hold the shift key and I am pressing now down arrow, then it will select your current line, entire current line, and then again I am pressing down arrow, then it will select down lines, the below lines from the cursor position. then I'm pressing the again. Look at here. Okay, this will perform or select. Now I'm pressing the up arrow. It will deselect. It will deselect the selected line. Again, the normal thing. Now I'm pressing again, performing again. Press, hold the shift key and press down. It will select first line, second line, third line, entire line, not a single character or a single word. It will select an entire line. What kind of key? The down arrow. Shift plus down arrow, or up arrow will deselect. If your cursor position is on down, then what is performed? Press, hold the shift key and I'm pressing here the up. Here it is, the cursor position at the last on the blank. Here it is after 6. Here it is my cursor. Hold the shift, press upside up arrow, and it will select entire line. Move on, continue, and it will select all the lines upside, because I at last I have the cursor at down position at the last on the page. Then what I performed? That I performed that the hold the shift key. I was holded and I was pressed the up arrow, not down, to move selection to upside. If I have a cursor at top side, here it is, then what kind of perform? Need the hold shift key and press down. Okay, it is clear. Now what is the use of home key and end key? Using with shift. So to select current line from end to home and to select current line from home to end. What is home and what is end? This is a home of this. If your cursor is here, like here, you see that if your cursor is here, this is your home, means this is the home of this current line, and this is your end, the end of current line. If your cursor is at the end of the line, this called end and this called home. There is two key also, like these names are available on keyboard. There is home and end key. Look at your keyboard and see that there is a two keys are available on your keyboard. There are home and end key. So use this using through shift. I'm using this, I'm performing. If your cursor is at home, then press shift plus end. Here it is, shift plus end to select current line from home to end. I'm performing home to end task. If your cursor position is at here, then this is your home. Then what we should do? We should do shift plus end key, and it will select entire line constant and on a few 1 second. And if your cursor is at the end of line, then what we should do? We do that, press the shift key and press the home, the entire line. These all things are performed very fastly, and if we use the mouse, we need to drag it, and it takes few seconds also, or takes 1 or 2 seconds also. But this keyboard shortcut task is more powerful or more fastest compared to the mouse selection. Like again we use like shift plus home, and that's it. It selects the entire line on that the current time. At the last, shift plus page up and shift plus page down. There is also these kind of two keys are available on your keyboard. There is page up, page down, and what it should do to select current page from upside the entire page. Mostly it is used in the Word document and the PowerPoint documents, not in basically used in few lines, but mostly useful and mostly good performed on if you have a few paragraphs like few pages, then it will gives the perfect output like what the page up or page down. So for this we will try this. Okay, now my cursor position is here. Now press and hold shift and press page up, and here it is. It's not working here, but because of this notepad, it's a text editor, not a document file. In the Word document it works easily. Now is that clear, these all things? What is shift plus up and down? If we have cursor is here, then hold the shift and press down to select downside, and press up, then select upside, press left to left side selection, and if we have cursor at center, then press hold shift and press left side to select only. It will select, look at here, it will select one single characters or a entire term or a entire line also. It is useful and very fastest, like this shift and press end. This is very fast. So you can use these in general purpose and general practical also. It is very fastest method to selection using through keyboard without mouse. Now close this and move into last fourth one, the keyboard run shortcuts keys. There are so many run shortcuts like P brush we used last, like a WinWord, and what kind of other shortcuts, the run shortcuts used without mouse. There is a list I have. Okay, there is the run shortcuts from keyboard. Step 1, what we should do, press Window R, at last we performed, to open run dialog box and type the following terms. And step 2, what to do, use following software names with run dialog box. There is a list shortcut names and software names. If we need to open Microsoft Paint, then use PBrush. We need to open Notepad, then use Notepad term. If we need to open WordPad, then write is a term of shortcut. It is known as run shortcut. Here it is, run shortcut names. There is, I'm using this, modifying this. There is, these all are run shortcut names. These all are software names list, and these all are run shortcut names. So if we need to open Paint, then use MS Paint or PBrush without, there is two terms, not one term, not continuing this one, there is two terms. If use MS Paint or use PBrush without any space. We practically use this. Press first Window plus R, it will display this run dialog box, and we try this to open, like I am typing here MS Paint. Then what's it do? Now press enter, and okay, it will display our Paint screen. And the another term is PBrush, also we can use. Press Window R and type PBrush and then press enter. Yes, also it will display your Paint screen. Again Window R, press Notepad, type Notepad, and press enter. It will display the Notepad screen. And follow these all at home. You can use these all the run shortcut names, like to open WordPad, type write on the run dialog box. Here it is, press Window R, it will display the run dialog box. Type WinWord here at the Notepad we have, remove this and press type WinWord. And for Excel, press type Excel. There is also inbuilt software like Access for database management, known as. For this, type MS Access without any space, and for PowerPoint, write PowerPoint, and for to open any drive, type C colon or D colon or E colon, and at the end use Alt F4 to close any screen. Okay, to close list. So at the end, last, use and identify special symbol keys of keyboard. There is so many special symbols are available on keyboard. The list of symbols I have that made. There is a special symbols of keyboard beginning from the first numerical key. These two are available on before the first numerical key on top side on the keyboard. This is known as tilde sign. It is known as also known as similar sign. It means the similarity, means capital A and small a both are same. This is apostrophe sign. Like example, we use o'clock on or it's used. This is exclamatory, like exclamatory terms we used in English or on grammar, like O, the exclamatory is used. At the rate of, the circled A, most useful in mail IDs like xyz@gmail.com or yahoomail.com, etc. Like on price tags, like @100 rupees, this is price tag. The hash sign, not hash but it is hash sign, mostly useful in current time in social network media like hashtags. Especially youngsters knows that what is hashtags, mostly used in current time duration. And the sixth is dollar. It is currency sign, also known as like $10, percentage sign. This is a caret sign, like power sign, also used, also known as power sign, or a caret sign, like 5:2 or 5:3. If we need to type this kind of equation, then this sign or signature is used like 5:2. This is and sign, we all know, but the actual name of this sign is ampersand. Ampersand contain these three characters A and D. Mostly we have to know, we all knows this. This is an and sign, but the full name is ampersand and three characters are and A and D. Like example, keyboard and mouse. This is asterisk or a multiplication sign in the keyboard or in the mouse, in the computer. There are no cross sign of maths like this kind of used for calculations, multiplication, but in computer the asterisk sign, there is not asterisk but it is called asterisk. It is known as multiplication. This is simple or round bracket, also known as round bracket. This is a minus sign, also known as subtraction, means minus. Underscore, it means both A and B both are 1, not there is 2, not 2, but this is only 1. It is a bridge sign. This is plus and also called as addition, equals to. This is a pipe sign. Pipe sign means this is a logical sign, mostly useful in logical computer programming. Like this, A double pipe sign B, it means A or B. This is called OR symbol, logical symbol. It means this is backslash, most useful in website addresses. This is curly bracket, useful also in programming like C language. The square bracket, there are three category of brackets: round bracket, curly bracket and square bracket. Colon sign, semicolon, double quotation mark, single quotation mark we mostly used. This is less than, this is greater than, the regular sign. This is comma, the full stop, and this is a question mark, also known as interrogatory mark. This is the opposite of backward, it is a forward slash, and it is known as division sign. The backslash is, I was taught that it is used in URLs, means website addresses, and this is a division sign. or this forward slash, and this is angular brace, or brace means bracket. Bracket is also known as brace, also useful in tag sign of HTML. And that's all these 30 special keyboard symbols, available on our keyboard. So now today's, what is homework of today's? First write Windows screen operating shortcuts. Windows screen operating shortcuts, there is again I'm operating this, these all known as Windows screen operating shortcuts, like Alt space. Again I'm using Alt space and it will display this context. This is known as Windows screenshot operating. You should to write in Fairbook one time. What second? Text selection shortcuts. Here it is, the text selection shortcuts. Text selection using through shift. There is 6 different text selection using through only keyboard for the selection. Please write also in your Fairbook. And number 3, what is number 3? Special symbols keyboard of keys of keyboard. And this is the list, 30 different symbols of keyboard available on the keyboard. Name and example one time in Fairbook only. And the next lecture will continue on part 2 of these on practical topics also. Till then, thanks, take care.